Welcome to week 6 of Creativity 101. I'm your instructor, Mr. Dreamer. This 6-week course was aimed to equip you with a deep understanding of creativity and practical techniques to enhance it and really the confidence to use it in any field that you choose. So this week's quote is by Jose Ortiz, and it says, "Every decision you make leaves an echo of sacrifice." This week we are talking about sustaining creativity. I encourage you to pause, take notes, go back and do what you need to do to take as much value from this video and series as possible. If you haven't already seen the previous videos, don't worry. I already created a playlist for you. You can click right here to watch it. There's so much value in those videos. So with that being said, let's get right into this. What do I mean by sustaining creativity? Let's look at it this way. Have you ever been like on a roll? Let's say you've been hitting the gym for 3 months straight, no stopping. But then all of a sudden a rest day turns into a rest week, and then a month or 2 or 3 rest months. This means you weren't able to sustain that momentum that you had for 3 months of hitting the gym. This is normal for many people, and even more so for creative individuals. See, because creativity is very taxing on the mind, and if you haven't trained it like you would train a muscle, you won't be able to sustain it for long periods of time. So how can you build up and sustain your creativity? By continuously learning and experimenting. Continuous learning is an ongoing process of gaining new knowledge, skills, and insights, while experimentation is where you consistently are testing ideas, strategies, or methods to improve and innovate. It emphasizes curiosity, adaptability, and a willingness to learn from both your successes and failures. Continuous learning is the commitment to regularly updating your knowledge and skill bank. It involves staying informed about industry trends, exploring new tools, and learning from diverse experiences. It ensures personal and professional growth by adapting to new challenges and opportunities. Now, experimentation is actively testing new ideas, methods, or strategies in a structured way, such as a new posting schedule or a new editing style. It also allows you to learn through trial and error while analyzing outcomes and refining your approaches based on whatever results you get from the new experimentation. Continuous learning and experimentation are essential for maintaining creativity because they keep your mind open and adaptable and inspired. Learning exposes you to new ideas, perspectives, and skills which serve as building blocks or the foundation for creative thinking. It helps you connect concepts from different fields, which leads to innovation. Experimentation, on the other hand, allows you to test these ideas in practice, refining them and discovering even more possibilities through this trial and error phase. By staying curious and experimenting regularly, you push yourself beyond comfort zones, you challenge assumptions, and you remain receptive to change. This cycle of learning, it helps you avoid stagnation, and it keeps creativity alive and ensures growth in any field that you choose to go into. Now, integrating creativity into your daily life requires consistent effort and intentional habits. Here are some effective strategies that I've used that can help you. Number 1 is set aside creative time. Dedicate a specific time of each day to activities like brainstorming, journaling, or experimenting with new ideas. Even 10 to 15 minutes a day can make a difference. Also, stay curious. Ask why and what if questions about everyday situations to, help spark fresh perspectives and cultivate a mindset of curiosity to be able to uncover, different opportunities. Try new things. Step out of your routine by exploring new hobbies, visiting unfamiliar areas or places, or learning new skills. These experiences stimulate your mind, and it allows for new ideas. You also want to fill your environment with things that spark your creativity and your imagination, such as books, art, creative tools. A visually stimulating space can boost creative thinking. Also, collaborate with others. Engage in conversations or projects with diverse people. Sharing perspectives often leads to unique ideas you wouldn't develop alone. Now, this one's my favorite. It's document your ideas. Keep a journal or digital notebook to capture your thoughts and your observations and your ideas as they come to you. It creates a bank of memory that you can always revisit. So by integrating these strategies into your routine, you can make creativity a natural and rewarding part of your daily life, not just some other thing you have to do. Now, integrating creativity into your daily life is a great start. But it's also important that you recognize that failure and resilience play a big role in the process. When you're trying new strategies or experimenting with ideas, things won't always work out as you planned. And that's perfectly fine. Failure isn't the end of the road. It's actually a powerful teacher to show you that it's just the beginning. Every time something doesn't go as expected, you gain insights that can help you refine your approach and make your ideas that much better. Resilience is what keeps you moving forward. It encourages you to take those risks and try again despite setbacks you may have already had. This allows you to learn from your failures and keep going to get to that breakthrough. In fact, some of the most innovative ideas come from people who didn't give up when things got tough. They embraced the lessons, adjusted, and created something amazing out of the failure. We're gonna do a fun and reflective exercise. It's called the creative time capsule. This is your chance to think about where you are now and where you wanna be as a creative in the future. This would look like a note or a letter you would write yourself, and then you're gonna stash it away somewhere safe so you can look at it later on down the line. First, think about a creative skill you'd love to strengthen or develop. What's something you've always wanted to learn or get into and get better at? Take a moment to write it down. You write it down? Good job, nice. I'm just kidding. Now, let's dream big. What's a creative project you'd love to complete someday? Maybe it's a film, a painting, or a book, or something entirely different. Imagine what that finished project might look or feel like, and then you want to write that down as well. Finally, think about your future self or someone who might be facing creative blocks or challenges. What advice would you give them to keep pushing forward? This could be something that motivates you or something that someone else told you along the lines, a little nugget of wisdom. Great, if you followed those steps, you've now created your very own creative time capsule. You can keep these notes or reflections to revisit later. Now remember, this is about celebrating where you are and setting a vision for where you're going. Mine would look something like this, let's see. So if I was doing this creative time capsule, a creative skill that I'd like to strengthen or develop would be storytelling. Especially, the ability to craft emotionally engaging narratives that leave a lasting impact on the audience. A project that I would love to complete is, a full-length feature film that, weaves together themes of resilience, faith, and the human spirit. I wanted to inspire viewers to reflect on their own lives and beliefs. And then a piece of advice I would give myself or someone else is that to remember creativity isn't about perfection, it's about growth. Embrace your failures as stepping stones and stay curious. Don't be afraid to take those risks. You'll be amazed at what you can achieve when you trust the process and keep things moving forward. That's what I would do on my own. So, reflecting on your goals through this creative time capsule exercise is a great way to envision your growth. But sustaining creativity requires more than just setting goals. It's about building habits to keep that momentum going, keep it alive, like training a muscle. Creativity thrives on consistent effort. This means committing to continuous learning to gain new insights and skills, and embracing experimentation to test and refine ideas. So to integrate creativity into your daily life, set aside some time for creative activities. Stay curious, explore new experiences, and document your ideas. Remember that failure is a powerful teacher. Resilience and adaptability help you learn from setbacks and push forward. These habits keep creativity alive and drive innovation. Now, if you found value in this Creativity 101 series, I'd love for you to hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and explore the other videos in this series. You never know what you might stumble across that would spark your next big idea. And also, YouTube thinks this video is the perfect video for you, so go ahead and click right there to keep the creativity flowing, So I want to thank you so much for your support. It means the world to me and my one-eyed dog. So for the last time, let's do a spin and get out of here. Can't do it today, sorry. I let you down.